Hello everyone, Simon here in Starcraft 2, yes! Starcraft 2, so I'm not gonna pretend that I'm any good at Starcraft 2. I don't play multiplayer. Cause it takes a lot of work and a lot of time and a lot of studying to actually be good at multiplayer Starcraft 2. What I want to do is in fact play through the single player campaign. So Starcraft 2, for those of you who don't know, is split into three parts, right? There's Wings of Liberty, there's Heart of the Swarm, and then later this year, Legacy of the Void is going to come out. So they split the game into three parts, and what I want to do really is to play through the single player campaign for the whole thing. Hopefully I can kind of line up the upload so that by the time I finish, so by the time I have the Heart of the Swarm uploaded to YouTube for you guys, then Legacy of the Void will come out, and then I'll play that and record that and upload that as well. So you know, I want to time the uploads to coincide with the release of Legacy of the Void. Don't know if that's gonna happen. I hope that's I can manage that. It's gonna come out later this year. The date is not confirmed yet because they still wanna. I mean, most people play Starcraft for the multiplayer, I think. Except for me, I just play the single player, and I watch other people play multiplayer because they're good and I'm not. Alright, so enough talking. I guess we just go straight in with Wings of Liberty, new campaign. I'm gonna play on hard, because although I am a noob at Starcraft, I can deal with hard, I believe. I think it'll be more interesting than you know, making it too easy. I mean, I've played this stuff before, so I do know how to play Starcraft 2.
They say a man never really knows himself. Until his freedom's been taken away. I wonder, how well do you know yourself?
Prisoners, step forward onto the platform.
Blizzard has really good cinematics. So Starcraft 2 is, you know, the second game. I'm not gonna record Starcraft 1. You should go buy it and play it. If you've never played Starcraft before, it's one of the games that you probably should play.
Convict 626. Murderer. Pirate. Traitor. Today, you go free.
Starcraft is like one of these benchmark games that you really should play.
But, as you'll soon learn, even freedom has a price.
Combat suit sealed and locked.
You'll carry your prison with you. That armor will be your new cell. Make no mistake. War is coming. With all its glory. And all its horror. Mr. Findlay, your freedom awaits.
Hail.
It's about time.
Yes. So yeah, if you haven't played Starcraft 1, just buy it and play it. It should be pretty cheap these days. You can buy it straight from Blizzard as a download. It's like homework, you know, if you're interested in video games. You should do your homework, learn your history. Anyway, we're just gonna go straight into Starcraft 2. And I guess I want to talk a little bit about game design, mission design, maybe a bit about the story. I won't spend too much time.
And in other news today, Emperor Arcturus Mengsk held a press conference commemorating the end of the so-called Brood War some 4 years ago. Our own Kate Lockwell was on the scene.
Emperor, the threat of a new Zerg invasion is still very real. But instead of expanding our fleets, you've squandered trillions on hunting down has-been rebels like Jim Raynor.
Jim Raynor represents a clear and present threat to this dominion. He is an unscrupulous, lawless revolutionary bent on spreading fear and dissension across the sector. He and his ragtag band of miscreants have instigated open rebellion across 6 separate worlds and stolen vast amounts of civilian weapons. This criminal will be brought to justice very soon.
It ain't over till it's over, you son of a bitch. Adjutant, are my troops ready yet?
Your forces are prepared and awaiting your orders, Commander. Uploading tactical data now.
Good. About time we kick this revolution into overdrive.
Like, you see the extreme close-ups there. Like, the Blizzard has some real balls doing that.
Backwater Station is the center of Dominion logistics on Marsara. Destroying Dominion authority here will cripple Emperor Mengsk's operations throughout the planet.
Cause you know, if like all 3D models and textures have a certain level of detail, right? And as you zoom in, if you zoom in too close, you start seeing the polygons, you start seeing the pixels. So you know, when they put in a cutscene with extreme close-ups like that, they're telling you, hey, our models are detailed and our textures are detailed. I'm not playing this on the highest graphic settings neither, so it doesn't look as good as it potentially could be. Alright, let's just go play these missions.
Adjutant, what do you got for me?
Dominion forces have set up a logistics headquarters in the town of Backwater Station. This has become the hub for all operations on Marsara. The Dominion recently pulled troops out of the city and they are now under strength.
Are the locals cooperating?
The people of Backwater Station are known to be anti-Dominion, but they lack weapons and organization.
If I can take that headquarters away from Mengsk, it'll cripple him on this planet. Prep my ship.
So these missions are designed like tutorials. So you basically, if you play through the campaign, you spend the entire campaign learning how to use that particular faction. So there's kind of Terrans and Zerg and Protoss. So the Terran campaign, you finish the campaign, then you kind of know how to play Terran. So I think the Blizzard's idea is that you kind of play the single player campaign and then you move on to multiplayer. I think that's supposed to be the idea. Of course, I never moved on to multiplayer at all. But that's okay. I think the single player is more than enough.
All right, boys. Let's show the locals they don't need to fear the Dominion.
More than enough entertainment. So you start off with a bunch of dudes.
Raiders roll.
And there's tutorials, of course.
Keep your intervals wide, your eyes open, and your asses covered. Let's move.
So first mission,
Sounds like a plan.
no base, just
Time to
moving
man up. You
your
can count
units
on me.
around.
Sounds like a plan.
And it's laid out as one single path too, so you see there's no way to explore. So basically it's at the start of the game very constrained. There's one thing you can do, which is move your guys down the road.
Raiders roll.
So you start the game with everything
Time to man up.
very tightly controlled.
Raiders roll.
Don't go up that road.
And the dog leads you down the road too, that's kind of cool. So just just notice the little details in the design, like the dog leads you down the road. The road, of course, is just a line. You know, of course, you follow the road, so it's easy to understand where you need to go because there's a big giant line.
Time to man up. Raiders. Rainer. Kill him.
It's probably tank.
Time to man up. You can count on me. Sell me. Time to man up.
So I want to use myself to tank.
Sounds like a plan.
And maybe save
Raiders roll.
the health on my
Count on me.
Marines, I think.
Sounds like a plan.
Keep a close watch on your neighbors. Descent will only slow our progress.
Commander, destroying the Dominion holoboards will help incite rebellion against the Dominion.
What's the plan? I'm getting mighty tired of seeing Meng's face. Blast it.
In
Raiders
general,
roll.
the game will do a very good job of explaining itself to you,
You
so I
can count
probably
on
don't
me.
need to say too much.
Sounds like a plan.
Again, we continue to follow the
Time
road,
to man
right?
up.
Shooting
Where is
things
everyone?
along
You
the
can
way.
count on me. Raiders roll.
One of my guys is almost dead. That guy?
By the numbers, boys.
Talk
Try
to me.
and keep him back.
Time to man up.
My neighbors. My family.
This is starting to look ugly.
Yes, it is.
Armed and ready.
What's up?
Alright, let's
Break it down.
try and keep my guys alive.
Raiders roll.
Commander, a large Dominion force is gathering in the center of town.
Then it's time to call in that special delivery we talked about. Man up.
Thanks for the assist. We're with you, Raider.
Work hard. Stand proud. We must all sacrifice.
Time to man up. You can count on me.
Right.
Charge it.
And
Raiders
this
roll.
is more or less the first mission,
You can count on me.
which is to get the
Raiders
player
roll.
used to the idea of just blowing things up.
Time to man
Which
up.
if you say it like that, it's kind of funny, but
Raiders roll.
that's basically the game, right? You blow up the
Sell
enemy
me.
stuff,
Talk to me. Sounds like a plan.
and that's the
Your freedoms must be protected.
This is bad. Time to man
that's the
up.
point of the first mission, is to get
You
you
can
used to the
count on
idea
me.
of having a bunch of dudes blowing things
Sounds
up.
like a plan.
And of course, along the way, they show you how
Raiders
bad
roll.
Arcturus is.
Sounds like a plan.
If you don't see it, so this is like there's some dead people here. Someone that's been executed
Time to man up.
along that wall.
You can count on me. Time to man up.
And
Sounds like a plan.
as you walk around, you kind of find people who are
Time to
scared,
man
and then the Dominion troops are trying
You
to
can
kill you
count
and
on
things
me.
like that. So there's a bit of storytelling.
Raiders roll.
There's a bit of getting used to the idea of shooting things.
There's the locals.
You'll all be given a meal when you reach the dig site. My brother went off to the mine last week. He disappeared.
We got a runner.
They're shooting civilians. Move in.
Right.
Sounds like a plan.
So storytelling.
Count on me.
And you'll notice, of course, that the storytelling is integrated with the gameplay.
Mengsk has a lot to pay for.
Thank you, Raider. We knew you wouldn't forget us.
There's more people still being held up ahead.
I'll see to them.
So everything happens together and everything kind of ties in together very well. So I don't know if I need to explain too much more, but you can kind of see why Starcraft is the benchmark for real-time strategy games. Like, you can see how the story and the gameplay, how well it's integrated together, and how the design of the missions introduces you to the basic mechanics, and everything just fits together really, really well.
Time to man up.
Let me
What's the
move
plan?
Rainer forward to tank,
What's up?
as usual.
Sounds like
Marshal Rainer. Been a while since we saw you around here.
We're with you, Raiders! Time to man up.
I don't remember if there's loot over there. I don't think there
Raiders
is.
roll.
So these guys will follow you around and
This is a
help you out.
restricted area. You insurgents are under arrest. We got your back, Raider.
You can count on me.
What we need to do is
Raiders
destroy
roll.
that thing.
Sounds like a plan. Count on me.
I didn't think we could fight them, but we can.
Now you've got the weapons and the resources to do it. Remember, Minx can only control you if you let him.
Alright, so that's the first mission, where the game teaches you to shoot things until they die. Pretty straightforward. Anything else I need to say? I don't think so. Alright, let's just continue.
You know, for the most wanted man in the sector, you ain't that hard to find. I had to see it for myself. Little Jimmy Rayner, the people's hero.
Tychus Finley. Nice suit.
Pays to be prepared.
I heard they put you on ice. Life sentence. What? To give you time off for good behavior?
That's right, old buddy. I'm a model citizen now.
So to what do I owe the pleasure?
Just a friendly business proposition. Do you even know what the Dominion are doing out here?
I'm guessing you're about to tell me.
Digging up alien artifacts, old buddy. Your boy Minsk has gone crazy for them. But I got a contact that'll pay top dollar for every artifact we liberate from the Dominion.
I guess I can hardly pass that up now. Can I, Tychus?
Partners then. 60-40.
70-30. My way. Feels like old times already.
Old times.
Rayner drinks far too much. But we'll get into that later on in the story. I don't know if I want to show you this stuff so you can click on things to talk to people and see things. But I don't think I will. I mean, it's kind of interesting, but if you want to see the stuff, buy the game and play it for yourself. It's just kind of, it's just story stuff, background information on the world and what's going on around you. I'll skip it. The story's not that important. I think we want to look at gameplay more than anything else.
Thanks to your actions, Marsara is now in a state of open revolt against Arcturus Mengsk. Ex-convict Tychus Finley has revealed the Dominion came to Marsara to excavate an alien artifact. Seizing the artifact will strike another blow against the Dominion and generate funds from selling it to Finley's mysterious contacts.
Right. So you see the new unit for this mission is the medic. So the last mission we had the marine, now we have the medic. And if we launch the game,
This old outpost don't look like anything special.
Keep your shirt on, son. Dominion engineers been digging out here for months. See that crane? They're getting ready to move the artifact they found off-world.
Well, I'll be damned.
See? You gotta have a little more faith, Jimmy.
All right. Time to give the Dominion a wake-up call. Let's smash that base and haul that baby out of there.
So once we get into the mission, you'll see that now we have base building, which is the other part of the real-time strategy game, right? So there's a base building and then there's the units shooting at things. And again, we're gonna start slow. The game will introduce you to basic economy. So the whole campaign is just basically a tutorial.
Big job, huh?
Alright.
Not enough minerals.
This better be good. 10-4.
We'll need a lot more Marines before we take on the Dominion outpost. Train them up at the barracks. While we're at it, extra SCVs will help us harvest minerals faster. Train them up at the command center.
So he tells you what you need to do, which is to make SCVs to harvest minerals. This is your resources. This is your economy. And you use the minerals to buy units. So this is your quick start to the game.
SCV ready.
Alright, I'm just gonna work on getting my economy up and running first. There's the enemy base. And again, the road will tell you where the enemy is. Actually, there's resources over there. I think there's enemies too.
Roger that.
Or not. Alright, let's just keep that there. Move that there.
SCV ready. Yeah.
Continue to build the supply depot. Do I need to explain this stuff? Supply depot gives you supply, which you need to support your units. And then you have your minerals and Vespene gas, which you use to build various units.
Complete.
Just gonna start building medic. The medic will heal your marines, which is quite useful. And then I'm gonna build a... So Vespene gas comes from a geyser, and you have to collect stuff. You have to build a refinery on the geyser, and then you collect your Vespene gas. I don't know if I need to explain all this stuff.
Yeah, whatever.
You should probably be able to just pick this up on your, like, just by watching.
Insufficient Vespene gas.
Alright.
Bad news.
Let's start collecting gas. Continue making more. So the game kind of tells you how many workers is optimum. So 24 workers is optimum. You can have more than that. But it doesn't really help you that much if you have more than that. Vespene is 50. Let me just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stacking up the queue in your production is not usually the best idea because like all these resources are committed.
Better send some body bags.
When they don't actually do you any good just yet. But it's okay, we're not playing anything serious here.
In the rear with the gear.
Just gonna continue until we have a decent supply.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Decent supply count.
By the number. Who wants some?
Let's do that.
SCV ready.
Alright, so now that we have... Oops. Now that we have plenty of money, we've done more barracks.
SCV ready.
18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24.
Go, go, go!
How many medics do I have?
You gonna give me orders?
I only have one medic so far. Why is that? Let me just build more medics.
Been waiting on you.
You want a decent balance of marines and medics. Your medics will keep your marines healed and your marines do damage, right? That's the basic idea. And of course your medics can also heal each other, which is good.
SCV ready.
Alright. I think...
Big job, huh? SCV ready.
I'm just gonna continue building units.
This better be good.
In fact, let me just make that 2. So 1 and 2. Alright, good. Alright.
Add-on complete.
I think we have enough guys to start moving out and doing stuff.
SCV ready.
Let's kill these guys. So, your medics should be able to keep all your guys alive while they fight the enemies. That's the idea. So you need enough of each thing. 1, 2. Alright, good. Might as well add this guy.
Commander, the Dominion is attacking the rebel base to the southwest.
Good. That'll keep the Dominion off our backs.
Those folks need our help, Tychus. There's no way we're leaving them to rot.
Alright, we're losing a few guys there, that's okay. Not a big deal.
You gonna give me orders? This better be good. You want a piece of me, boy?
Gonna move our waypoint to the front.
Been waiting on you.
You guys sure are a welcome sight. We're with you. Just tell us where you want us.
Welcome aboard, boys. Dominion can go to hell!
It's Rainer's boys.
Alright, so let me just keep production going. Alright, good, good. Alright, and then I need to keep building supply depots. Alright, and that's it. We just need to keep building up forces and we walk into their base, basically.
Bad guys are that away.
Thanks, bro.
That's fun.
Warning. Dominion Hellions approaching.
Coming through.
The doctor is in.
Nice job cleaning out that bunker, Jimmy. Between your boys and my skills, we are gonna go a long way together.
The doctor is in.
Alright, I'm just gonna rally straight into the enemy base because we can.
The doctor is in.
And now we basically just walk in and shoot things. While we continue
Need some triage?
to make sure that we bring our units in with us. Don't really need to look at that anymore.
This better be good. You want a piece of me, boy? Yo. Sure thing. We could use
Oops,
some help here.
don't want to do that one actually. Can I cancel one of these things?
Gangway.
How do you cancel one command? Oh well, never mind.
Go, go, go! Armed and ready.
Alright, and we're done. Pretty much. So the idea is you don't really want to be staring at your units. You want to keep building things as you are attacking an enemy.
The doctor is in.
Because if you stop building units, then obviously once you get attacked, you start losing units, then you're not keeping up.
The doctor is in.
So the way you play real-time strategy games is you want to just keep building and keep building and keep building and don't stop.
Train controls accessed. Decrypting security overrides. Crane control established.
Beautiful. Now let's reel that sucker in and get out of here.
And that's that. Oh, damn it, I'm 37 seconds off this achievement. So you can, supposedly you can beat it. I think one time I managed to get like 10 minutes 1 second and I still couldn't get the achievement. Doesn't really matter. So there's your second mission, and we have basic base building. You had to, build SCVs, to mine minerals, you have to gather gas, and then you have to build your units. So in the first mission, the units were just given to you. Whereas in the second mission, you have to build them. So as you can see, like, you're learning, or rather the game is teaching you these real-time strategy skills, right, as you play. What should I do? Or let's continue, because there's gonna be a debriefing or something, probably a cutscene. Maybe a cutscene? Probably. Nope, no cutscene. Maybe I should turn off the music. Can I turn it? Anyway. So I'm gonna take a break here. When we come back, we're gonna continue on with the third mission of Wings of Liberty. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next video.